See those leaves right there? Get it better. And follow the stem all the way to the ground. You can see the leaves grow in segments. A segment right there, a segment right there, a segment right there, so on and so forth, all the way down to the ground. And the roots are down in there, so I'm going to dig some of those up. And also, growing right next to it is some stinging nettle. Yeah, middle of February, there's stinging nettle growing right there. And that's a real good food too. I'm going to pick that and I'm going to eat it. It has to be cooked first, of course, but I'm going to get that. But I'm going to dig up these Jerusalem artichokes. And the ground right now isn't really too bad frozen, so I should just be able to dig around. Look, there's one right there. Yeah, we're going to dig up a handful. And try to rinse them off a little bit, and I'll show you what they look like. Set these aside right there. There we go. See, there we go. There's a good view of them right there. Look at that. Nice red roots. Yeah, I'm kind of thirsty, so I'm going to get some water out of this mud puddle right here. It's just a depression in one of the pudding stones here, a nice flat spot. There's a good drink of water. I'm going to get some of it. Water to rinse some roots off with, and then I'm going to go back to the cave and see what I can do with it. Alright, these are what the Jerusalem artichokes look like once you get them up out of the ground and wash them off. Various shapes, very distinctive. They very much resemble a red russet potato. And they taste a lot like a potato, a little more earthy though, but they're really, really good. I'm glad I found these. And that's going to be a good meal. And this is stinging nettle. And of course the stinging nettle is good for making porridge out of when they get older. But these young tender plants like this, so I'm surprised I found them today. But these young tender plants, you just double boil them and eat them like a pot herb, and they're really, really good. They're kind of like spinach. So, yeah, excellent. Stinging nettles like that. Just about every case where I've found them out in the wild, where I found Jerusalem artichokes, I've also found stinging nettle growing right together as a colony. They kind of coexist with each other. So those are likely places to look, is at those stinging nettle patches. Of course, you can see the remnants of those a lot easier than sometimes than you can the Jerusalem artichokes. But if you closely inspect the whole patch, you'll find the stems of the Jerusalem artichokes come out of. So that's a useful tip. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Look what I found. A couple of earthworms. Yep, 3 or 4 of these earthworms has more protein in them than a quarter-pound hamburger. So, just that rain didn't last too long. I was just out walking around. I found some wild mushrooms growing on this oak tree branch here. They're called leaf jellies. See a little mushroom right there? Pick it off of there. See how they kind of wriggle like jelly? They look like leaves almost. These are really good. There's a bunch of them. This branch is covered with them. So I'll go ahead and gather some of these too. This is an excellent food source here. Yeah, there's a nice one right look at that. Yep, good food. That's all there is on that branch. So that's a fairly good sized handful of them right there, though. See?